Ladies and gentlemen, this is Warren's vlog. This is episode 17. I haven't done an episode in quite some time. I picked up two jobs. So, I work 7 to 3 at one place and 4 to close at another place. So, I haven't really been on here very much, and it's unfortunate that this episode is what it is, because this episode is basically me announcing what the world already knows, that former WWE diva, WWE legend, Chyna, has passed. I received the news last night, and it's one of those things where when you see it, like, no, this isn't real. This is, you know, it's not really denial as much as, because denial is basically knowing that someone's passed and still denying it. But it was like I kind of brushed it off like it was a hoax. But then, when I woke up and I saw all the Facebook posts, and then I saw the Twitter posts, and then I saw the TMZ post, and it kind of hit me hard. I mean, China to me pioneered, was one of the women who pioneered women's wrestling. Um, I feel like it gave empowerment to women who weren't the typical Barbie doll type or supermodel or whatever you want to call it. It empowered women to really be themselves, and that's who China was. Yes, China had her demons. I think we all do. No one's perfect. Um, but she has some pretty dark demons. But China was still a legend, and she will be missed. Now, the question kind of raises now is, are they going to acknowledge her on Raw? I didn't watch SmackDown this evening due to the fact that I was at work, and I don't think that they would have acknowledged her on SmackDown because, SmackDown was in London a couple weeks ago or last week or whatever. But I believe they're back in the States this coming Monday for Raw. So um, the question is, do they acknowledge her on Raw? I think that they should. Um, do I think they will? No, I don't. And I think that the resentment and beef runs too deep, mainly from Stephanie McMahon, to let that happen. Now, I could be wrong, and honestly, I hope that I am. I'm not saying that they need to do a Raw as China or anything like that, but I mean, take 5 minutes to acknowledge someone who helped set the table for what women's wrestling is today. In my opinion, China was that person that did that. China also was one of few who actually wrestled the men. I think she's the only diva in the history of the WWE to become the Intercontinental Champion. Um, I believe on two separate occasions. She won the Intercontinental title before she won the women's title. So, um, yeah, China's done a lot for that company. And I really hope they show her the proper respect, even if it is 5 minutes, 2 minutes, to show a picture of her. You show a picture of Blackjack Mulligan, and this is, you can show a picture of China. Hopefully they do, and if they, I don't think they will, but I'm telling you, if they don't, they're gonna face an uproar from a lot of fans because, I talk to people at work who don't watch the product now, but are still heartbroken. I mean, they watched when they were little, and they may not watch the product now, but they're still heartbroken because China touched a lot of people out there despite her demons. Um, I mean, this isn't. I'm not really gonna count this as a full episode. I will name it episode 17, but it's just basically me covering, you know, China's death, and it's very unfortunate. I've not found out what the cause was. Whether it was, I'm not gonna sit here and make guesses or try to, you know, make guesses on something I don't know anything about. But I do think that based on what the cause was for China's death is going to determine whether or not WWE acknowledges her or not. You know, um, Another topic that was running rampant on Facebook is should she be in the Hall of Fame? And this is a hard one for me. Listening to Stone Cold's podcast, I don't know if many people did. I did. And Triple H basically said, in so many words, that Chyna shouldn't go to the Hall of Fame because of her porn or a couple of pornos that she did. And to quote exactly what Triple H said, because he kind of covered it up and kind of nice, he said, I have an 8-year-old daughter, and say Chyna goes in the Hall of Fame this year, and she Googles Chyna, and what does she find? You know, um, it's kind of a hard one for me. I think that she should go in the Hall of Fame based on what on her accomplishments in the company alone. I think she should be put in the Hall of Fame, but I don't think they should do it too soon, though. I don't maybe wait a couple years because if you do it, 2017 class is going to be like you're just you know trying to make yourself look good. But you're gonna have critics regardless. You're gonna have critics if China goes in the Hall of Fame and if she doesn't go in the Hall of Fame. It's whatever. But basically, this has been episode 17. I'm gonna try to end this video on a light note. Actually, before I get to my light note, Prince died today too. So it's just been a sucky day. You know, I talked about Black Jack Mulligan. He passed away. Any a death of any wrestler is a sad thing. But on a lighter note, we got Payback coming up pretty soon. I just recently reviewed Payback 2013. Well, I didn't review Payback 2013, but I recently watched it. I just haven't gotten around to reviewing it. So I'm going to be reviewing Payback 2013, and then we got Payback this year coming up, and I'm going to have a prediction video for you, and I'm going to have a Payback reaction, or what I thought of it video. So I got all that coming your way. This has been episode 17. My name is Warren Freeman. I am a regular admin. Well, I'm a regular on Yes Wrestling at my personal account, Warren E. Freeman Jr., Instagram, WEF1989, Twitter, Black Reaction 89. I'm Warren Freeman. I'm out. You guys have a wonderful day.